everyone. Today we are going to tell you a story about little fetus versions of us. We were like 8 years old. Not much has happened to us in our little time of living, and so we thought we wanted to do a story time and we were thinking about what could we tell. So this is a story we thought we could tell. This isn't just like one story, it's kind of a bunch of little stories about this friend we had when...
Stop you right there for a second. When people do this, I don't really know what that means.
In this video, we're going to tell the story as this girl named Parneal. So, pause for a second. There's also a girl named Patrice that we're still friends with. Patrice is the girl that's still friends with us, and that's how we met Parneal, is through Patrice. How we met this girl is that she moved next to us, like around us, and we went to our other friend's house and we knocked on her door and we're like, "Hi, can you come out and play?" Her mom answered and she was like, "Oh no, she's met this new girl. She just moved in. Yeah, they're walking around somewhere." All of a sudden I was like,
"New girl? Like in our complex?"
Very jealous 8-year-old. We went and found out she was like this really cool teenager 12-year-old. I was like automatically like drawn to her. I was like, "You are now my like goddess, you know." And turned out she was very Parneal wasn't very nice. No, Parneal was not very nice. So we are going to tell some things that happened to us while we were friends with Parneal. One day, it was a stormy day. It was raining. And we were in our basement playing Truth or Dare. Truth or Dare? We were playing Truth or Dare with this girl, Parneal. Her first dare was to go outside and lick a puddle, drink the puddle water. Somehow she managed to get us outside. Then it started off with just that, and then was like rolling the puddle for 10 seconds. And it kept escalating, and you did it, and I did it, and then Patrice came out, did it. Because she came out and she was like, "What are you guys playing?" And we're like, "Oh, we're playing Truth or Dare, like we're rolling in puddles." And then Patrice was like, "Oh, can I play too?" But she wanted to go change because she had just gotten this new outfit. And Parneal was like, "You have to be back in 30 seconds. Her house is like at least like 40 feet away or 50 feet away, I don't know. And she's like, "You get 30 seconds to change or else you lose 10 points. And somehow a point system came up, and somehow she got us to go get our umbrella and give it to her. We were standing out in the rain. She's standing there with an umbrella, and she's like, "You lose 10 points if you come under my umbrella." And we're like, "What?" So like, okay, but of course it's this 12-year-old goddess, so we're like, "Okay, yeah, yes, master, like this is so fun." Originally, she told us if we did all this stuff, she would take us to the corner store and buy us candy. And then I jumped like across these two like brick things, and I slipped, and I like cut myself, and I was like, "Oh." And she was like,
"I'm so sorry, just don't tell your mom."
And at the end of the game that we were playing, she said, "Yeah, well, I don't really have any money, so..." So she didn't buy us candy in the end. I asked for like a caramel and chocolate thing that she had, and she had a big bin, like this big, you know, like a big Costco thing or whatever. I said,
"Can I have like 3 then?"
She's like,
"They're not really mine, so yeah."
And I was like,
"Okay, I'll just have 2.
It's just like,
"No, they're not mine."
8-year-old me could not take a hint, because I was like,
"Can I just have 1 then?"
like, she's like,
"No, like they're not mine. They're my parents."
and she gave us them before, but she just did not want to share apparently, so. That is our puddle story. After that, we kept hanging out with her. She used to get us to watch horror movies when we went to sleepovers with her. And she would skip to like the scariest parts, and she'd be like, "Okay, I'm done with this movie." And we're like, "Okay." And her house was like so close, like you need 20 feet of walking. And that's it. And I was like, I think I want to go home now. And she was like, "Nope, you can't go home. So I was like, "Okay." And then at these sleepovers, she'd be like, "Parneal is not here. It's something. It's Stephanie." Yeah. And we're like, "You should act. Parneal, like, we know it's you." Yeah. But like low-key, like freaked out she's gonna like stab us. And we're like, but she always did that every time. But she always did that. another thing, she was very embarrassed to have younger friends. She would get us to hide under her bed when her friend would call her on FaceTime or whatever, and we would be in her room, and she's like, hide under my bed, hide under my bed. And we're like,
Okay, yeah, so fun, like, yay, friends, yeah.
another thing, she used to come over and play Barbies with us. She left a Barbie at our house, and we went to her house to give it back. So we knocked on the door, she came down, and she opened it like this much, and she's like, hello. And her friend was right up the stairs, so that's why she said,
She was
it's
like,
not mine,
you can keep it.
because she didn't remember. Okay. But her friend was right up the stairs. She didn't want her friend to know that she played with Barbies. Like, so she was very embarrassed by that. And countless times, just like Allie said how she slipped, so we would get hurt. If she was around, she would be like, don't tell your mom. She was curling my hair once and she burnt my shoulder. And I still have a scar from that. I was like crying. I was like, this really hurts. Just like,
Do you need some ice?
and I'm like,
Yeah?
so she got a frozen juice can and put it on my shoulder. And she's like,
You can stop crying now.
one time, it was April Fool's Day. We had no idea it was April Fool's Day. We went to her house and her dog was there. It's called the dog Peanut. The dog had no food left in her bowl. And we're like, I think that your dog wants more food. And she was like, oh, we're not giving her any. No, yeah.
We're letting her starve to death.
And we were like, what kind of April Fool's joke is that? And so we were like, okay, whoa, what the heck? You can't let her do that. Like, I will take Peanut. Like, we want that dog, you know? Like, we'll take her from you. She's like, no, we're just gonna let her starve. And that was her idea of an April Fool's joke. Then she was like, what day is it? It's April 1st. And I was like, okay, like, can we have your dog now? And she was like, it's April Fool's Day. Whatever made you treat us that way, sorry that happened to you, because that must have been really bad, because you treated little 8-year-old girls like poo. Yeah. Thanks for watching this video. If you like story times, then you should comment and tell us that you like story times. So we'll do more story times. And subscribe to this channel if you want to see more videos. We try to post every Friday, so yeah, girl. And follow us on Snapchat and Instagram and Twitter. And Musically. Oh, trending. And that's all.
No.